Man, this is so cool. Like, look at this, those cool zombies just riding the chariots. And let's see what they have prepared for us, because there must be something. This is 14 damage already. Perfect. You can see that once we have those enablers, they cannot win, man. They cannot win. We literally burned the control deck. Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today something else. I had the idea for this deck for so long and I decided to go all in. We are making every card with cycling into this deck, so basically we can cycle every card that isn't Monument or the Cryptcaller Chariot. Something you guys requested and we'll see it in action a lot today. So basically the deck is simple. Everything can be cycled basically, and things like lands that cannot be cycled, we have the Great Dirt to cycle it for them. And with Monument and Chariot, we need to get enough value to win the game. Things like Detention Chariot can also be used as a, 6-drop. I actually never use it, but it's cycling for 1 mana, extremely efficient, and we also have lockdowns, pileups, pest control, locust spray. So while we are cycling, we are trying to kill as many creatures as possible. I think you will like it. The games today were actually crazy, and don't do it at home, alright? Just watch the video, alright? Don't make this deck. I hope you like it. Have fun, guys, and enjoy. Alright, our opponent is going first. We have some Get Lost, we have some lands, we will play our stuff, they will play their stuff, and we'll see who wins. We definitely start with the Fortress. It doesn't have cycling and gives both colors of the mana. This one has cycling, so it has more upside in the hand, but it gives only 1 color. So the decision is clear. I'm not sure if we'll have something to remove on the next turn, so let's play this one. Maybe white mana, because we have some nice white mana cycling in this deck, and we might draw it later. Let's see what exactly is the thing. Alright, so it's up the Beanstalk, Zur maybe? Over our deck, it seems like it. So I think we go for the Grey Door. With this we should be able to start hitting our untapped lands, most likely. Don't forget, basically this gives you 2 next draws. Over, they are already starting the fun, but it shouldn't be the biggest deal. As long as we set up our stuff, we should be fine, but unfortunately they are setting their stuff up first. Let's cycle, let's start to hit our, main stuff. This will hit something for sure. Get Lost. We could hit up the Beanstalk and try to win this way. For now, let's go for this guy. Alright, here's the land. I will try to set up the chariots. The faster, the more zombies we'll get. Of course, they cannot block the moths, but it's not as much damage yet. I'm a little bit scared of Leyline binding. This gives both types, so they have what? Yeah, they have a lot, so they definitely can play it. Sure. This hurts. Not gonna lie, this hurts, but we'll kill it at some point. We can use the Pest Control for this later. Alright, Surveil. Don't forget we are getting the zombies at the end step. Oh, and it is at the end step, sure. Let's activate, see if they have some interaction in mind. We have the land. Honestly, I don't need those Get Lost, I think. I want to keep cycling and win this way with monuments. They might hit us right now. No, they are not going for it. Oh, now we are getting the Pest Control, huh? Huh. I'm not activating the char. I think this might be the bait. Do we go for another one and try to raise them this way? We could kill this when it flips. First we attack and see what happens. With this we can already start getting really solid value from those chariots. And if they want to cast Leyline at the end step, we could answer, so that would be good for us in a way. Alright, tap land, really nice to see it. And we will see, man, this is so scary. Those moths are creating insane pressure, like for real. Especially that we cannot kill them like for free. Alright, this is a good card. I don't think we need this one, to be honest. Lockdown. Lockdown hits up the Beanstalk as well. But it's not perfect. I think we actually go for this play. 6 damage is not nothing. I think they are trying to race us. Do we Pest Control here? I know I could go for the Chariot, but they might have removal for this, and suddenly we lose everything we have. We can create enough at the end step. So I think this is beneficial to us, because it's not as easy for them to get back the moths. They need to play another 4 mana Overlord for it. And when this flips, we can kill it. I really hope they won't get Zur on the next turn. That would be a big problem because of the hexproof. I guess we can kill Overlord in response, so it's not the end of the world. See? They are waiting with removal. Do we... This is so rough. I think we need to roll with this. If we kill this, then we don't have answer for Overlord on the end step. It's really interesting that they are doing it now. So they actually are playing it only to get a card. Interesting. Alright. So you can create 4/4 in zombies at the end step and cycle card for another 4/4. So they will be extra... With Fortress we could actually get them to 1 on the next turn. Theoretically. Of course this will flip, so it won't be as easy. But I mean, we have potential. The fact that Great Door cycles without spending mana is a huge boost to our power. Alright, is it Atraxa? Is this Atraxa deck? They can hardcast her, but not on this turn. Unless they play land from the top. I honestly don't super mind it. Like, we can get so much. Oh, this is way weaker. Okay. Drawing card, getting the Overlord. But now we can try to actually raise them, because we are equal life and we will hit first. This will flip, we will kill it. But during our main phase. Alright, this is the moment to do the thing. Let's first go with the Great Door. I think we want lockdown. Now? Really, Monument? I needed you for so long! Not on this turn though. Maybe for the lethal, I'm not sure, but I don't think we will. And let's cycle. I mean, this is good value, isn't it? And now we can try to crew chariots and just go for a huge all-in. I really like this play. We'll definitely play this. We need to kill this. And then think. I will keep Get Lost because it hits so many things. They can remove at most 1 of the chariots. Let's go. Let's go. This is the moment. And we can always cycle cards in response. They will be forced to do it first. Man, this is so cool. Like, look at this. Those cool zombies just riding the chariots. And let's see what they have prepared for us, because there must be something. This is 14 damage already. Alright. If they go for this, we can literally kill them. They will be at 3. If they tap, they are dead. If they tap, they are completely dead, and I think they will. Perfect. Oh no, because they will hit it. Alright, alright, alright. It's fine. It's fine. Do I want more monument triggers? Or more... I think we are fine with this. I got a little bit too excited. I thought we were killing them already. But now we are getting nice advantage, and we can go for monument. And now we can start getting some good value from a single land. Very nice. I think we have to draw a card. I know losing life is great, but I need more fuel. Okay, this is nice. And let's go on the chariot because we can use those map tokens. This is nice, right? This is nice. Let's take it. Chariot is not easy to get killed right now. Is this tapped? I don't remember the wording. All right, I don't need to. We won. All right, guys, we are going first, and we'll go on the cycling spree in a second. I might even go for the fortress, you know. But let's get rid of it. It's always nice when you can get rid of the tap land without, you know, any drawbacks. And here we go. Here we go. Some pests. I see some pests. To be honest, I could just kill it. But I think we have one more turn, right? We definitely have some more time. Because they only had chance to play one drop. I want more. Thank you. Thank you for your assistance with 1-drops. I hope they won't pump, but they probably will. Alright, good, because Pest Control is just perfect here. Oh my god. Yes, can we just enjoy this moment, knowing what will happen, being happy and just having fun that we are not on the side of mono-red player. I want to just cheers him, you know? But let's not be this kind of person, even though in my heart I am this kind of person. Let's probably cycle. I don't think we will go this chariot, at least not for now. Like, it will take a long time before we go for this. Now we can go Verge and control some pests as they deserve. And now you know why I like those kind of cards. If they don't hit, you just cycle them. But when they hit, they make you a really happy person. So what can we go for? We'll see. Maybe Locust Spray on some mouse. And they're going for 2 mana. Alright. It's still double strike. Very scary stuff. When you go 3 for 1 against mono red, you think that maybe the game should be over? Nope. It's still not over. Will we allow them to double strike us to absolute oblivion? This is crazy. Like, I think I still have to play this. The Great Door would be nice, but this is tempting. But 2 cards for this, it feels wrong. Yeah, I think we just go with the Chariot. Create that mana zombie tokens. They will be tapped. So we won't use them to defend on the next turn as well. That means we'll have to pile up. Is it really so much damage? Like, no way. No way. This opens us, for sure, for some insane attack. But they only have 1 mouse, and Manifold Mouse is not as great for, you know, dealing damage. See? They didn't even go for it. If we hit the land, we can literally destroy the whole board again. Alright. This could be interesting. 2 damage is definitely okay. Do I want to cycle something? For sure. Do I want to play a land here? You know what? I think we just hold the mana, especially after thinking for so long. This should probably give them idea that we have removal. And that hopefully prevents them from pumping too much. That's my guess. 4 damage is already a lot of damage. Here we go. So I need to click slowly so they think that I'm considering removal at every step. Because I really don't want them to pump anything. They will pump something. That's not great. Wants to stretch. So that's already a lot of issues. So if we double Locust Spray, they might hit, you know, again. I think we have to try still. They have it. They actually have another one. And now they will cast it. On the bright side, it doesn't stack damage as well. And minus what? Okay. I'm listening. 2 damage is way less. I was sure they have another. Okay, 2 damage. I'll take it. And we will cycle, so we have the zombie thingy. Like, we need to start cycling really quickly here. Here it is, our sweeper potentially. And a lockdown. Oh boy, those are... Man, this looks so cool! Alright, so... Do we go with the Great Door? We really shouldn't take more damage from this. We really shouldn't. Oh, they have Burst Lightning. That's the play. That explains a lot. Alright, good. Thank you, man. Oh, they won't like the next play. They absolutely won't like the next play. So normally you don't really need to react as a mono red. Because your life total is always non-relevant. You will always lose faster. So they basically wasted the card. Love it. Love it. We can make a zombie token. But I'm not sure if we want to. Face is the place, sure. A true connoisseur of hitting face. Let's go for this. We want some board pressure and also more stuff. Alright, more cycling. I think this is the time for the Great Door. Oh, and we can crew it! Oh, that's nice, isn't it? I think we are going for the Leaf Farm. Very bold move, not gonna lie, but I think we have some potential here. And we keep cycling. We'll see what we'll draw. Alright, alright. Man, we answered so much. Imagine what would happen if those 3 1-drops were still in the board. The fact that the game is going on is even crazy. Alright, not as Avenger anymore, huh? Let's see. We unfortunately hit the Chariots instead of Monuments. We kinda want Monuments here more. So let's try to find enough mana so we can please go for the Chariot. And this... Oh, they don't have the Confounding Riddle. Oh, that's an interesting one. So we'll start spamming those skeletons like there's no tomorrow. We can create 2 a turn and later probably like 3 a turn. Here's the Jace. Okay. A little bit scary.
Focus on the
1, 2, 3. No monuments. I'm happy. So... I want to go double Chariot. No, I think we already need to start, you know, doing stuff. By the way, I could play this, which is so fun. So we will just make 2 of them at the end step, I think. We can hit 1 mana cycler, so you know what, let's try like this. Our mana is actually pretty sketchy, because we have only 1 white mana, but that should be enough. We'll go 2, 2, and keep this for 1 mana cycle potentially. Alright, and that's the whole thing they got so far. Oh, is that... That might be just a control deck. Oh my god, a real control deck? What? This is crazy. Like meeting the unicorn. Alright, so we will go with this for sure. We don't need a sweeper. And now we can start creating creatures at instant speed. And this might be a bit of a problem for our opponent. They will need to defend Jace already. And this one probably will never hit anything. Let's go. Bad tap. I forgot to tap manually, so we might get punished. Oh, Monument. Monument is great. Alright, with Monument we can start getting some crazy value. Okay. Swingy, swingy. Let's see if they try to protect Jace. I really hope they will. I could kinda force it by attacking with 1. I will, because then it's so much more tempting to save the Jace, which means that they need to tap some of the sweet mana. I hope they will tap 2, which means it's only no more ice, and we can play around it. Thank you, thank you. I think if I attack with both, they wouldn't do it, because they cannot protect Jace unless they tap fully. Thank you. Good. And Jace doesn't do anything on this turn anyway. So now we probably want as much mana as possible. Now we unlocked all the verges. And now we have 3 mana and we can start cycling stuff for crazy value. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, this is looking better. Once you set up those monuments, it gets so much harder for them. Yep, we'll make more, don't you worry. We can even attack with the chariot, but of course it makes it vulnerable, so we probably don't want to. Let's go like this. And I think I will draw the card. We want to go really crazy on next turns. We need to take our moment, because soon control deck will take over. Perfect. That's perfect. We can actually cycle again now. That means another token. Do I want the treasure token? No, I think we want to lose life. We actually want to pressure them already. Alright, a lot of lands. We cannot kill the anchorage. That's a bit of a problem. I could go for the chariot, but then they will just kill it. So I really don't think it's worth it. Now we will double attack, because now we actually want to kill it. They will probably defend it. They can go anchorage into removal, so they don't need to, you know, super commit. But they gave it up. I love it. I love it. We have 34 cards, so entering the danger zone. I honestly think we go this into chariot. If they force us to pay 3, this is a really good decision by them, and we won't. I don't think it's even worth it. Oh, that's a lot. Alright, so there's no real point in doing anything right now. Well, that was expensive for them. We could deal some damage, but I honestly think I will just go with this. I want to make sure that we get some value. And if they go for a sweeper, that's fine. Sweeper is very slow. Not the great card, but the next one is great. Now don't forget they can like soul partition in response to cycle. But wait, the cycling is part of the cost. I think that's how it works. That is fine. Not very relevant. We assume that we'll kill them with monument, and if we can stack few more cards, we'll probably start getting double monument triggers. 5 cards, sure, so a card. Is that their full turn? They are fully tapped right now. Oh man, this is our turn. We need to do stuff. I think, man, I would love to draw cards. I cannot really risk that I will get with no cards, but let's see what we'll draw. And another zombie. Alright, another okay, alright. Now we can cycle everything. So, let's start. And we'll go with the chariot on this turn, so we will hit extra hard on this turn. We can just lose them life. Get lost, nice. We'll go for this. We swing for 5. Man, they are close to death already. This is so funny. And I want to go for the fortress so it can potentially attack on the next turn. I could draw a card. Do you think they have Jace already? 4/8 mana. Only Jace kills us. Only Jace. So I think we chill here. This is their turn. They need double Jace on this turn, which it's only 19 cards. They shouldn't have it. Okay, that's they are killing the wrong thing, by the way. They are actually killing the wrong thing. I will use the Great Door for free trigger, and let's see if they go for something. Another monument. That's great. All right, I think that's enough. I think we just chill. This is enough to probably force a sweeper by them. Even lockdown is good enough for us because it taps most of their mana. Biza. Okay. I cannot do anything to prevent any of the modes. I think we won. I think this won't be good enough. Let's draw cards. We're basically guaranteed to get enough stuff, always. Like with double Great Door we'll find some cycling. As you can see, this deck never runs out of cycling. So what we have to do is to go into Monument. We can actually cycle with this. This is cheaper. Perfect. You can see that once we have those enablers, they cannot win, man. They cannot win. We literally burned the control deck. And we'll cycle at their upkeep. We save all the mana. We want full swing, cause why not? That gets rid of all the fish for the future turns, that there won't be future turns. And we say go, my friend. Yep. So let's start cycling from the cheapest ones. Oh my god, we actually burned control deck. Going first, lot of lockdowns. I kinda like it, kinda like it. And of course, everyone's favorite Pest Control. Oh, this card always makes me happy. So, Fortress, so we can start cycling on the next turn, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's play like this. This could hit a lot of creatures if that's Oculus deck. I think it's an Oculus deck. I've seen this kind of version. I actually was considering showcasing it on the channel. You can tell in the comments if you would like to see this kind of deck. Basically, they cycle a lot. They have Steam Core, Scholar, and Oculus as well. It's their turn, right? Alright. I kinda got lost there. They don't have too many wonders, so I think we cycle the first one. Do I want to get rid of this? I think not yet. We'll play this one, we'll play it on white mana. Yep, that was the correct call. And we chill for now. We have this. They might theoretically maybe enable it, but that shouldn't be the biggest deal on this turn. Scholar? Probably their favorite 3-drop, and they cannot go Oculus, of course. And I think they have like reanimation spells. Yep, this is the deck, I've seen it. But this is something we can lock down as well. I don't remember completely full deck list. Huh. But I don't think they have a way to remove lockdown. Let's take 3 damage. And cycle this. Probably Verge. If you want to go to 5 mana, because we have the Chariot, this is not a bad card, to be honest. And we can crew it later. So maybe we use this. This is a little bit greedy, but I think we can work with it. Let's get rid of everything in the board they work towards so far. And they have 1 land. Only 1 card in the graveyard, so they are far from the Oculus. As you can see. Let's go with the Verge. I like our situation. Would love any of our 8 win cons, you know, but it's fine. This could be useful, but I think we can live without this. I think we can hit stuff that is, you know, something different. We probably don't need 2 of them, like this is really expensive. See? Man, we are doing great. Imagine if we had a single monument in our hand, or any of our 8 win cons. Oh my god, like this is crazy. I cannot draw my stuff. Alright, they left. I'm you know what? I'm happy. We answered everything they had and that was enough. Well, that was something, wasn't it? Whenever I see this deck, I just feel like laughing, but at the same time, the idea is kind of working, you know? Like, we can cycle every card into the next card, which means that we'll draw Monument to Endurance or the Chariot way faster than with other decks. However, we still need to survive. That's why we need those lockdowns, we need the Spectacular Pileup that fortunately is the perfect card for this kind of deck because it also cycles for 2, and like before we talk more about the deck, because I have some thoughts and I have some hopes for the future in this deck. Huge thank you to all of our patrons for supporting craziness or crazy decks. I just couldn't decide, so I went with both. Like this deck on our channel. So thank you guys for this. I hope you had a lot of laugh and a lot of fun. And yeah, this deck is only for the bravest. Like I probably wouldn't advise to craft it, but I have to say it's kind of fun when it works. So I had a blast today. Honestly, I just am so sad that we don't have more 1 mana cycling cards, because that would make the deck so much smoother. Like Chariot is so good in this deck simply because you can cycle it for 1, exactly like Locust Spray. Those cards accelerate your game plan so much more. Paying 2 makes it a little bit slow, chunky. If you have 3 mana, you need 1 of those chariots or sprays to double cycle, and that's probably one of the big things. Honestly, the Great Door is surprisingly good in this build, because not only it is a cycle card, draw a card, discard a card. However, you don't need to pay mana, so that means, for example, if you play this on turn 3 and then the chariot, you can instantly have this zombie. Instead of waiting 1 turn, then cycling, they are tapped, so you need to wait another turn so they can defend your crew, and then finally you get the value. So the Great Door actually makes so much more like burst for this deck. I think we might be playing 3 or 4, to be honest. This is a good card in this kind of cycling deck, and it's not easy to set up, but it also gives you another 3-drop artifact that is like a key strategy for you. So you actually have more than just 4 monuments to endurance. However, as always, while you are cycling, red decks are making those 1-drops, one after another. On the bright side, you have Pest Control, you have Lockdown and Pileup, so you have 12 sweepers on top of some removal. I still play Get Lost because I think the card is so good and you need some removal that isn't conditional, like Gallant Strike. So I still think it's fine. Maybe we should use something else instead of this. I had a hope that, we will cast it, but no. We won't cast it. So maybe this should be Strike or something else, maybe Great Door. I still think there's some room for experimenting with the deck. As you can see, we are playing very little lands, because this is basically the only card that clogs our hand and cannot be cycled. And I think we did a pretty good job. Like, usually we didn't draw too many lands, we drew exactly how many we need. And don't forget, you might say, well, it's only 22 lands, you will always get mana score. No, because all your cards are cycling. Like, you will just cycle into the next card, so you actually have way bigger density of this monuments and chariots than usually. Like, this is more than 4 monuments basically, because you keep cycling cards, and you will draw this way faster. So this is a hidden power of the deck, but it's still wonky. Sometimes you just don't have the right answer and you will die, but when it works, it's just perfect. And about hopes for the future, I really hope we'll get more cycling cards, especially the ones for 1 mana, especially ones that can remove creatures, because that would make the deck way stronger and, just more consistent. So we'll see. Monument will be here for a very long time, and this is, I think, the favorite card of the new set for me. So yeah, I hope you liked it, and see you guys tomorrow.